Alright, welcome to week 4 of the Frozen Battle League. I'm currently 2-1 after beating Zach Mander last week. This week playing the homie Josh, coach of the Starter Supremes. He came into this league as a sub-coach, I believe. His team is Greninja, Iron Treads, Screamtail, Staraptor, Terra Superior, Blastoise, Terra Okidogi, Gengar, Galvantula, Moltres, and Terra Munchlax. And of course, his team is the Starter Supremes. Definitely check him out. He is the homie, like I said. Let's get into what I am bringing this week. Okay, up first we got Heavy Duty Boots Tornadus. I wanted to bring Assault Vest, but I can't because I am bringing Taunt. So yeah, this thing is fast Taunt, plus U-Turn, Heat Wave, Bleak Wind, Storm. This thing is fast and hits pretty hard, and it always got Regenerator for more health. We've got Leftovers Terapagos with Terra Starstorm, Earth Power, Calm Mind, and Roar. I like Roar here because if I'm in front of a physical attacker and I have like my Terra show up, I could potentially Roar it out and create an opportunity to Calm Mind or just get a free Terra Starstorm off. Then we've got Rocky Helmet Conkeldurr. He does have the Guts ability, so if I do get poisoned or paralyzed by Screamtail or burned by Moltres, I should be okay. With Defog, Mach Punch, Knockoff, and Poison Jab. Poison Jab I had as Facade, swapped it for Poison Jab specifically for Screamtail. We'll see if that works out. With a Moltres on my opponent's team, I gotta bring Cornerstones. So we've got Ivy Cudgel, which will be a Rock-type move, plus Trailblaze, Horn Leech, and Spikes. I wish this thing got Stealth Rock, but its only hazard is Spikes. Alright, now for the Piece de Resistance, we've got Rocky Helmet Sinistcha with Terra Dark. Don't necessarily expect to Terra this thing, but the moveset is Matcha Gotcha, Trick Room, Curse, Shadow Ball. So my goal here is to set up a Trick Room, Curse to end Matcha's life, and then bring in Life Orb Heatran, who's going to be doing some big damage with Terra Grass plus Lava Plume, Terra Blast for things like Greninja, Flash Cannon, and Power Gem for Moltres. I have a lot of prep for Moltres, and I actually don't expect it to come, but it's one of those things you gotta be prepped for. So that's the team. Let's get into the match shortly. Okay, here we go. Not exactly what I was expecting with Staraptor, Gengar, Greninja, Blastoise, Screamtail, and Okidogi, which is Terra Water. So really interesting team. Terra Grass looks like it could be busted here. I'm not going to change my game plan. I'm just going to lead Tornadus, and if it looks like it's something that can get rocks up, I'm going to probably Taunt turn 1. I am incredibly surprised to see no Iron Treads, to be honest. Good luck, have fun to Josh. And yeah, we'll see what happens here. I'm a little scared of that Blastoise. Always scared of Blastoise because of Shell Smash. But hopefully none of that. Did not bring in Mirror Herb, did not account for that. Croakington is the Greninja, so right out the gate we are going in with the Greninja. Wow. Alright. Well, here's the question. I guess the nice thing is we're gonna get some information about what this thing can do. I hope it is not Specs, because I think if it is, I might die to an Ice Beam. Let's see. Let's calc it actually, but I think I gotta go for if it's Ice Beam, I'm dead. Well, we're U-turning anyway. They U-turn as well. Okay, so not much information here, other than the fact that that did some pretty good damage. It's Life Orb. Okay, that's a Life Orb Greninja. That is a Life Orb Greninja. Well, at least we might gain some momentum here. Let's see who comes in. So my end game should always be Sinistcha plus Heatran, I think. And I gotta see what happens before that. Here's Blastoise. Kinda wish I had my Taunt user still out, but that's okay. We get some chip on this Blastoise. Who I think I can just go Ogerpon here, right, on a Blastoise. His whole team is like weak to Ogerpon, which is why I'm glad I brought it. Yeah, I mean, even if he's super bulky, Hornleech is still doing pretty good damage. And that's what Ogerpon is for, because even if he does click Shell Smash, okay, and he's Leftovers. So even if he does click Shell Smash, I still have Sturdy. So I'm going to Trailblaze here, so I'm always faster if he's like plan is to Rapid Spin and Surf maybe. Although, am I just going to regret? No, because I can always heal up for Horn Leech next time. All right, here's the withdraw. That's all good. So who's coming in, I wonder? Because definitely not Greninja. It's Pinkerton. That is the Screamtail. Trailblaze comes out. Is it Rocky Helmet? It's also leftovers. Okay. It's also leftovers. And it's not booster speed. I should be writing these things down. So we got 2 lefties users here. A lot of leftovers. That healing does add up. I'm gonna get a layer of spikes up, honestly. I'm assuming Blastoise is his hazard removal, and I'm not. I have a lot of things that outspeed Blastoise, so, and I have a Ghost type to block Rapid Spin. Does get a Thunder Wave off. Not too unexpected. Not too unexpected at all. Is it worth me staying out in front of this thing? This thing being slow is like super annoying, but Ivy Cudgels should do some pretty good damage, and I honestly think there's a chance I still outspeed. I do. Yeah, this thing is slow and bulky, as I assumed. Not doing much damage at all, though, really. Baton Pass, okay. Who's coming in? Probably Blastoise again. Maybe get rid of those spikes. Maybe Greninja. So I should say, by the time I'm playing, this Champions like has just come out, and it does not look good for draft, and I am disappointed in that. But I was honestly hoping to take a little break anyway after this league, so I'll see. Maybe by the time that like this league is over, Champions will finally have like the 6v6 mode that it should have just came out with, by the way. Okay, we get a little chip here. This thing is scary. Obviously, this thing is super scary. I think the one saving grace I have about it is that I do have 2 like Rocky Helmet users. And I don't really know what this thing can do to Conkeldurr, but I'm also considering just going. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to Tornadus here, because Bleak Wind Storm hits this thing super hard, and if I could force the Terra, it creates a good opportunity for Heatran later on in this match. And this Lair Spikes is actually doing some pretty big work right now, so it bulks up. Not too unexpected, but that means it's not AV. So even after Terra, except do I want to just taunt it maybe? It's an Okie dokie. I mean, this thing is scary, obviously. It's bulk up, Terra Water. I'm assuming if it Terra Waters, if it does click Terra Water, as I assume it will, my Bleak Wind is not doing that much, I'm just gonna taunt it. Yeah, here comes the Terra. It might seem dumb to go for this taunt, but I don't want this thing bulking up like a million times on me. And honestly, a Conkeldurr Mach Punch, if I get poisoned, will be pretty good. So let's stop the bulk ups from happening. Goes for Poison Jab, that makes sense. Does a ton of damage to me, gets the Toxic Chain. That's all good, that's all good. So, I think at this point, I don't know what item this is. Am I willing to give up Fast Taunt right now? Or do I want a U-turn out to Conk? Ooh, kinda wish I had Facade right now. Kinda wishing I had Facade right now, not gonna lie. I might just have to give this thing up and get some chip. I'm gonna go for a Bleak Wind. We land, of course. Big damage. This thing is not very bulky at all, but I guess that makes sense why it did so much damage. Drain Punch makes sense. Okay. Unfortunately, my big special attacker is gone now, besides Heatran, who's just a little too slow to be here. If I got the speed drop, I'd be in a better position. And this thing having Drain Punch, that is a little scary. Do I have to go Terapagos and just roar? I think that's what I have to do, and I'm not super thrilled about it because it's gonna get a strong Drain Punch off and possibly a poison. Honestly, he might just go for Poison Jab because that's more of a guaranteed poison. It's not guaranteed, but I think it's like 60% or something. But yeah, I'm just gonna roar. Goes for Drain Punch. Won't do too much because of Terra Shell. Hopefully I don't get Toxic Poisoned. Really hoping I don't. Oh, the toxic chain, Jesus. God, alright, well. Alright, so at this point, Terapagos is not my best contender because it is obviously poisoned. So we get in Greninja. That's not bad, honestly. Greninja was dragged out, Croakington, and it does take spikes damage. Who's on his team still? Everyone's still alive on his side. And he's got Gengar and Staraptor. I don't really think there's any reason for me not to just click Terra Starstorm and possibly pick up a KO unless he goes Gengar, which does kind of wall my whole team. Well, he doesn't wall my whole team, but it walls this Greninja really well. If he just goes into Gengar here and he's not Air Balloon, I'm gonna really regret having not gone for Earth Power. But I have a feeling if he's Gengar, he's Air Balloon, because that's really good into my team, so... Shell Shocker, that is giving us all things Blastoise. Alright, we'll take it. This could be a KO? No, not even close. That is a bulky Blastoise. Okay. So, the only thing is... I'm, like, not very scared of Blastoise from a Sinistcha perspective. I mean, even if it Ice Beams, I might just have to do my Trick Room setup a little earlier than I wanted to. But I have a feeling he's going to go for Rapid Spin here, because these spikes are doing significant damage to him. Yeah, goes for the Rapid Spin. Okay, he does get his lefties off, which is adding up. That healing is adding up. Do I want a Trick Room? Do I want a Matcha Gotcha? I think I'll Matcha Gotcha, even if he goes Staraptor, who's probably the best to take that. I could get a burn off. Oh, stays in with Blastoise. And I'm faster, which is really surprising. Mirror Coat. Oh my god. I forgot Blastoise got Mirror Coat. I just lost my Trick Room opportunity. That's really not good. That is significantly bad. Okay. Alright. Alright. You got me, Josh. You got me. Oof, that's tough. That's tough. Okay. I'm gonna go... I know this thing is not super physically bulky, so I'm just gonna go and Mach Punch here. Should always be faster. Might go Gengar here. Not super concerned about Gengar if it comes out against this thing. Okay. So finally a KO. So far Blastoise, KO, Sinistcha, and who else? And Oki, KO, Tornadus, and now Conk KOs Blastoise, but not looking the best for me. Here is Staraptor. What do I want to do against this thing? It's gonna unleash a pretty strong Brave Bird about now. But I don't really need Conk. He hasn't really been using hazards. Do I want to knock off? It's probably just Boots. Or do I want to Poison Jab it and possibly get a Poison? I think I'll go for the Poison Jab and the Mach Punch. Goes for close combat. That should not do a ton to Conk. Expecting a switch maybe to Heatran? Yeah, I guess so. Probably the Heatran. And the Rocky Helmet chip is coming in clutch. We get a Poison Jab off. And that's big damage. That's enough damage to get a Mach Punch KO. Alright. Things are coming in clutch. Conk winning it. Heatran is obviously hindered greatly by the lack of Trick Room, but it's not like Heatran can't do anything. It's still a Terra Grass with Flash Fire. The Withdraw comes out, and we get who? Probably Gengar at this point? Spookshire, that's giving everything Gengar, yep. And it's hurt by the spike, so it's not Air Balloon. I think we always just knock this thing off. I don't know what... Is Gengar... Yeah, Gengar definitely learns Psychic, and is that going to kill at this point? Probably. Gengar, let's Psychic, let's see. Yeah, Psychic most definitely kills, but I gotta go for it anyway. Sludge Wave, no Psychic. Oh, Sludge Wave does a ton of damage, though. Yeah, I guess that was a roll. I mean, maybe he's like Specs or something. I'm not really sure. Okay. I think at this point, I do go Heatran. Now, I don't have Earth Power. He doesn't know that necessarily, so that's a Gengar KO on Conk. I probably just gotta go Lava Plume. How much is that gonna do? It should KO. It should KO, and who's he got left? Nobody who really wants to take a Lava Plume, I don't think. Because Blastoise is gone. I think I'll go for Lava Plume. Withdraws, okay. Someone's taking this Lava Plume, and it's not gonna be pretty. Pinkerton, that is the Scream Tail. So this is pretty good damage, honestly. That's good. Come on, give me a burn. No, no burn. That sucks. Is this thing about a wish? I think it is. I'm going to Flash Cannon. I'm not going to Terra yet. It's probably about to wish, this thing. Goes for Thunder Wave. That's okay. This thing's so slow anyway. As long as I don't get fully parried. Okay. So we got a Heat on Scream Tail. Heatran gets the Scream Tail KO. Alright, only 2 KOs at this point, and a lot left to go. And we got 2 paralyzed Mons. Alright, here's this fella. I'm gonna Terra, and I'm gonna Terra Blast. It's really the best option by a mile. I know I don't necessarily need the Terra Blast here. I could probably Lava Plume. Well, I can't. I could probably Earth Power. It's Terra Water, so I probably can't Lava Plume. It's probably just gonna go for like Poison. Oh, it's definitely going for Poison Jab. What am I talking about? No, he goes for Drain Punch. I'm the GOAT. Okay, as long as I don't get fully powered, we're okay. Alright, well, GG. Got fully powered. He goes for Drain Punch again? Why would he do that? Maybe calling out a switch? Okay. So we do get a KO, at least, on Dogi, which is something. Maybe he was trying to, like, keep that thing healthy, but I don't think he needed to at that point. So, at this point, I think Greninja does just end things for me. Especially if it's Battle... No, it's not Battle Bond. We saw that it's Protean. Spookshire comes in, is going to pick up a KO. Okay, I probably just go for a Lava Plume here. You never know what happens. Goes for Sludge Wave. Gets the KO. Okay. Gang on Heatran. Alright, man, if I didn't get fully parried, Heatran... I mean, he still would have been in death range there for sure. I think, like, my best option right now is to preserve Sturdy on Ogerpon, obviously. Should I just, like, roar? I don't... Is he gonna switch to... He doesn't know I have Earth Power yet. He goes for Sludge Wave. This shouldn't KO, I don't think. No, I'm pretty bulky. Alright, we get one more KO. Terapagos on Gengar. Okay, I can't Earth Power anymore. That's not really a big deal. I do think that no matter what happens, though, now with the he's got 2 pieces left of Greninja plus Staraptor. I'd have to get like 2 Trailblazes off and not take and preserve Sturdy. So I think this is GG. Here's Croakington, who is Life Orb. So I'm gonna just click Starstorm. Goes for Sludge Wave, becomes a Poison type. Becomes a Poison type, ruining my chances entirely. I see. What's Staraptor's speed? Is there like any point of going for a Trailblaze here? So if I become +1 speed while paralyzed, my speed is 262. Staraptor hits 328. Nope, no point. Ugh. Para really got me in this game. The speed mainly, not the full paras. I mean, hopefully I'm able to just get this one more KO. I think I've earned it. Come on, give it to me, please. Okay. Alright. Oh, so we got Gran KOs Terapagos and Ogre KOs Gran, and now I'm imagining, unless a miracle happens... Oh, I wish I had rocks up. Star on Ogre. Okay. Alright. Damn, that was a good game. At least we brought it down to a 1-0. But, yeah, that's going to be GG's. GG's, Josh. You played really well. Almost had it. Almost had it. Probably should have let Conk take one of those paralyses, maybe. And maybe that damage would have helped, honestly. But Gengar KOing the Conk really kind of surprised me. So I thought Conk was bulky enough to survive that. But GG's, Josh. Still 2-2 in this league, so definitely a chance to bounce back. But, yeah. All right, peace out from me. Bye.